Good morning and welcome back to the Core Connection. I'm Mira Rubin here with you on Enlightened World Network, and it's a new week. I'm excited to talk about the body today. Before we get started, let's just settle in and get present. So let's take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it, and feel the oxygen. Imagine it coursing through your body, through your blood, and exhale and relax. And now let's take another deep breath in, hold it, and just feel the energy. Feel yourself getting energized, and as you exhale, relax. Relax your neck and your shoulders, your jaw, and let's just place our hands gently together, our palms. Softly rub your fingers against your palms. Feel that tingling. Feel the deliciousness of your fingertips and your palms, and bring yourself present right here, right now. So welcome. I was thinking about the body and how our relationship with our bodies is so often characterized by conflict. Like we're trying to overcome our bodies, trying to muscle our bodies into doing things, performing in the way we want them to. We often feel at odds with our body, whether we're too heavy, we're too old, we're too. Hello, Guru Simran. Oh, so wonderful to see you here. I love you too. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. We're talking about being in the body. And so, what I'm hoping to do with today's conversation is to invite you to create a deeper connection with your body as the vehicle through which you get to experience life, rather than as something that we need to overcome or that we're struggling with. When we're sick, it's like, I'm sick, I feel miserable, or when we are feeling like we have too much weight, we're at odds with our body, we're trying to force it into doing things, or there's a separation that we generate and persist with oftentimes in our relationship with our bodies. And it just, as I've been considering that our lives are perhaps not our lives so much as they are life expressing itself through us, I started thinking more about this body thing and feeling like I have a body rather than I am a body, or I express through a body. The life that I am expresses through this body that I inhabit. And good morning, Jennifer Reeser. Thank you for being here. What a great way to start the week with friends. So I want to just sort of take a few moments to connect. Like I realize that one of the greatest gifts for me in life is the experience of my senses, getting to be able to see the beauty in the world and perceive all the input, to get all this incredible visual input, and also to be able to smell the flowers and smell delicious food, and just to be in nature and to feel the air, and to experience all these incredible sensual pleasures that I think we take for granted, mostly in terms of how they are only made possible through the physical experience of our bodies. And so I want to look at what it would be like to elevate our relationship with our body, whether you feel like you have too many wrinkles, or you think you're too heavy, or you're too thin, or you're too young, or you're too old, or you're not strong enough, or you're too tight, or whatever this is that makes itself appear in the context of a complaint about our bodies. I want to invite you today, even just for the day, to try out this exercise of recognizing and appreciating how amazing it is to be physical and to have the gift of all our senses that we have, and to, like that we're hearing something. How amazing is it to be able to have a vehicle to be able to hear things? How incredible is it to have a vehicle to be able to perceive what we perceive, and uh, to taste what we taste, and feel what we feel. And I I just think that there's such richness in this. In playing with this even this morning, it's been such a delight for me. I love taking a shower. I love taking a shower. And today, in considering the deliciousness of being in a body, I got to enjoy it even more, to feel the sensations, and at the same time to feel the sensations, or that I was feeling the sensations, to get an experience of deep appreciation for the fact that I could feel the sensations, and that I can be here right now with you, that I can be expressing my thoughts and feelings and enthusiasms directly with you through this physical vehicle that I animate, or that I am part of, or that is part of my expression here right now. So I'd love your comments as I'm talking about this, because, like I said, I think all too often we interact with our bodies as an adversary, and as something separate from ourselves, rather than as something that is instrumental to our experience here. And to really consciously, deliberately acknowledge that, and be present to it, and enjoy the heck out of it, because whatever the sensations are, they're sensations. It's part of a very rich fabric of experience being here on the planet, and we can't really separate ourselves from it, whatever that experience is of the body. And I know this is a particularly uh, provocative topic for me, because I, probably like so many of you, have had an adversarial relationship with my body for the better part of my life. And to come to a place of real relish in terms of our physicality, for me, that's just, I'm noticing that just the thought of that, just the acknowledgement of the gift of this physicalness, is actually energizing and enlivening me. And I wonder if you feel the same, if you have a similar experience. So give me feedback. Let's get into a conversation about this. I wonder, as we thank our bodies, as we connect with our bodies, as we allow ourselves to feel what it is to feel in the body, I think there's tremendous awakening and gifts available for each of us. And instead of all the criticizing and the judgment and the separation, and yeah, so what's available? What's available as we really allow ourselves to have this physical experience, like to be part of it, and not imagine ourselves as separate from it, even the little aches and pains that we experience. What I notice about that is as I allow myself to feel the feelings I have, feel the emotions, but also to feel the physical sensations. Like right now, I feel some discomfort in my right elbow, and as I put my attention on that sensation and allow myself to feel it, what happens is most often that sensation dissipates. I also notice that, um, and this is a technique that I use quite often with great effect, is that when I notice a point of discomfort in my body and put my attention there, that another point of discomfort often comes to my awareness as well. And as that other point of discomfort comes to my awareness, I imagine those 2 points in counterpoint. And somehow, through the dual awareness, and sometimes there's even a third point, but through the dual awareness, what happens is that the initial discomfort dissipates. So Guru Simran says, since I have put more weight on since staying at home, it seems like I'm always talking negatively about my body. So I really appreciate your topic. Thank you. Yes, yes, I think that a lot of us are encountering extra weight, given that we may not be as active as normally we are. So I'm just inviting you to start loving up on your body. I've been noticing that my body is responding to that. Like I feel better in my body as I love my body and show it appreciation and recognition for all the deliciousness that I experience. Obviously, we couldn't experience any of life without the gift of our physicalness. So, especially being spiritually oriented, I don't know about you, but I end up in my head a lot and have spent most of my life not really present to my body in a way that wasn't a complaint. And this is kind of a new revelation to just steep yourself in the deliciousness of all your senses and have gratitude for that. What a gift. What a gift to have this remarkable vehicle to experience this extraordinary sensual world. I mean, just think like the breeze on your face. What a wonderful gift that is. And you couldn't feel it without the gift of your body. And Guru Simran says, loving up on your body. I love that. Gonna put that on my mirror. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because, like I've actually, just over the past few days, as I'm playing with this whole new experience, I've actually hugged myself. So, I invite you to just reach around and seriously hug yourself and feel that hug. What a gift. Feel the feeling of that hug. It's delicious. And allow yourself to say, "Hey body, thank you." And let's play together instead of on opposing teams here. What would that look like? Jennifer Reeser says, I've gained, lost, and gained again. I'm grateful and thankful that this body has carried me through the tragedies we've been through together. I get you, Jennifer. Absolutely. The tragedies and the triumphs, all the joys. I mean, all the emotion and the joy and ecstasy that we can experience, the grief, the pain, the agony, all of it. We can't experience it, obviously, without the gift of our physical form to experience it through. So this is a new challenge for you, a new invitation to just really revel in the physical gifts that we have in this physical body, and to really, really love up on your body and enjoy the gift that we have to have this vehicle to experience everything we experience. Because without it, we wouldn't be here, right? Like this is it. And you know, it seems really obvious. It seems super, super obvious, but this is kind of a revelation for me. I wonder if it is for you as well. It's like, hey, I have flowers on my desk. I smell those flowers as the air just sort of wafts toward me, and it fills me with such joy to drink that aroma in. And I realize that that is not an incidental thing. I could not do that without the gift of being physical. And so whatever state your body's in, let's honor it, let's cherish it. We've heard the body's the temple, but it's the vehicle. And it is life expressing itself. We are life expressing itself. And let's just revel in the vehicle of it and the treasure of it. And Jennifer says, "Oops, I did forget the triumphs. I forgot to write the I didn't forget the triumphs. You just forgot to write them." So thank you for the reminder. Walking on the wet grass right now, it's the best feeling this morning. Absolutely. So when you're feeling all these wonderful feelings, even if it is the simple thing of putting your hands together and gently moving your fingers against your palms, there's a deliciousness in that. And these pleasures that are so much at the root of my joy anyway in life, I have so often enjoyed them without the recognition of the body that allows me to do that. So I invite you to just really cherish, relish, and steep yourself in the appreciation for the physical while we're here, wherever we are, even if we're feeling miserably sick. You might feel the softness of the sheets against your skin, and that feels wonderful. Or the even pain in its richness is a sensation that can be appreciated, and for the mere fact that it is a sensation. So I think that's it for today. But I hope that you get as much vitality out of this topic that as I have. It was truly a whole shift of awareness and recognition, and I hope that you feel the same. And thank you so much for joining me and for engaging with me this morning. And I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow, hopefully at 9 a.m. Eastern. And Guru Simran says, each breath is a gift from the infinite. I agree 100%. And in fact, each breath is a gateway to the infinite. And I believe that as we connect more deeply to our actual experience and the gift of that experience, and how really mind-blowingly awesome it is to have experience and to be aware that we have experience, that too is a gateway and a gift to and from the infinite. So on that note, I invite you to check out the other awesome programming at Enlightened World Network. And I hope you join me again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern here on the Core Connection. I'm Mira Rubin. I have so much love and compassion for you and gratitude that you're here to join me. Please share it and like it and all that stuff so we can build our community. And good morning to you, Dido. So glad to have you here with me every day. Thank you so much for your support. Lots of love. Take care, everyone.